I was buying groceries with my 4-year-old daughter when she suddenly looked up at the cashier and asked, "Will you be my mommy?" I wanted to disappear from embarrassment, but the cashier smiled, knelt down, and said, "Tell me why you need a mommy, sweetheart." 3 years later, she's my wife and the best mother my daughter could ask for. My name is David Miller. I'm 29 years old, and I live in Dallas, Texas. I've been raising my 4-year-old daughter Lily alone for 2 years. This story is about how my little girl's innocence completely changed all three of us, and how sometimes children can read hearts much better than adults. This isn't just a love story. It's about how fate sometimes works in the most unexpected ways, and how a child's intuition can bring three lives together. Everything started 2 years ago when Lily's mother, Jessica, suddenly left us. Jessica and I met at the University of Texas in Austin. She was studying psychology, I was studying computer engineering. After graduation, we moved to Dallas, started living together, and everything was perfect. Until Lily was born. "David, I'm not ready for this," she had said one evening when Lily was 6 months old. "Motherhood is suffocating me. I've lost myself. This isn't the life I wanted. I wanted to be a travel blogger. I wanted to see the world. Now there are just diapers and sleepless nights." "But Jessica, Lily is your daughter. We can get through this together. The first months are hard, but then we'll adjust." "No, David, I'm not ready to be a mother. Maybe I'll never be ready. You're a much better parent. Lily will be better with you." I'll never forget that night. Jessica cried for hours, and I cried with her, but she had made her decision firmly. The next morning, she packed her bags. "I'm going to Los Angeles. A travel blog site offered me a job. This is my chance, David." "What about Lily? Won't you ever see your daughter?" "You'll take better care of her." I'm terrible at this." I could only tell Lily, "Mommy went very far away to work. She won't be coming back for a long time." At that time, Lily was only 6 months old. She couldn't understand the situation, of course. But over time, she started to feel her mother's absence. The first 6 months were truly hell. I was working as a junior developer at a software company called TechFlow in Austin. I was making $22 an hour, which wasn't enough to raise a child alone in Dallas. Plus, suddenly becoming a full-time father at 27 was a change I wasn't ready for at all. Lily cried constantly, and I didn't understand why she was crying. Was she hungry, sick, or did I need to change her diaper? I had no idea. I was watching baby care videos on YouTube, reading parenting books, but in practice, it was very difficult. Our neighbor, Mrs. Patricia Rodriguez, a 65-year-old retired teacher, helped me a lot in those first months. "David, mijo, you're going to be a very good father. Just be patient. Baby care can be learned." But Mrs. Rodriguez, "I don't know anything. If Jessica were here, she would do better." "No, mijo. Look, I worked with children for 40 years. You look at that baby with so much love. Love is the most important thing." Mrs. Rodriguez taught me everything: how to prepare baby formula, how to change diapers, what to do when Lily was sick. Without her help, I couldn't have gotten through those first months. When Lily reached 18 months, she started talking. Her first word was "daddy," which made me very happy. But when her second word was "mama," my heart ached. "Where mama, daddy?" she started asking. "Mama is very far away, sweetheart. Daddy is here." "Mama coming?" I didn't know how to answer this question. Jessica never called, never sent letters, never contacted us. She was posting photos on Instagram from Los Angeles, then Bangkok, then Bali. She was traveling the world exactly as she wanted, but she never mentioned her daughter. When Lily turned 2, she started understanding the situation better. She saw other children coming to daycare with their mothers and asked questions when she got home. "Daddy, Emma has a mommy. Sarah has a mommy. Where is my mommy?" "Sweetheart, every family has a different story. Our family has daddy and daughter. That's also very beautiful, isn't it?" "But I want a mommy too." Mommies do different things. Lily was very right. She was observing her friends at daycare and making comparisons. Sarah's mom made beautiful hair braids for her. Emma's mom painted her nails. Madison's mom bought her beautiful dresses. I was trying to do everything I could, but as a man, I really struggled with some things. I was watching hair braiding videos on YouTube, but Lily's hair always turned out messy. "Daddy, you do it badly," Lily would say, laughing. "Mommies do it better." When Lily 3, she started openly saying, "I want a mommy." And then began that embarrassing period, the mommy search. First, she asked our neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez. We were very close because she had helped me so much. Mrs. Rodriguez, will you be my mommy? She had asked one day. The elderly woman was very surprised and laughed. Ay, mi nieta, I'm too old to be a mommy. I can be abuela. What does abuela mean? It means grandmother. Okay, you're my abuela. This was very sweet, but what Lily really wanted was a young mother figure. Then she asked our mail carrier, Linda. Linda was in her 30s, very energetic and cheerful. Linda, would you like to be my mommy? She had asked at the door. Linda laughed and said, oh, sweetheart, I don't like men. I have a girlfriend. Lily didn't understand what this meant, but said, okay. Sweetheart, every family has a different story. Our family has daddy and daughter. That's also very beautiful, isn't it? But I want a mommy too. Mommies do different things. Lily was very right. She was observing her friends at daycare and making comparisons. Sarah's mom made beautiful hair braids for her. Emma's mom painted her nails. His mom bought her beautiful dresses. I was trying to do everything I could, but as a man, I really struggled with some things. I was watching hair braiding videos on YouTube, but Lily's hair always turned out messy. Daddy, you do it badly, Lily would say laughing. Mommies do it better. When Lily turned 3, she started openly saying, I want a mommy. And then began that embarrassing period, the mommy search. First, she asked our neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez. We were very close because she had helped me so much. Mrs. Rodriguez, will you be my mommy? She had asked one day. The elderly woman was very surprised and laughed. Hey, mi nieta, I'm too old to be a mommy. I can be abuela. What does abuela mean? It means grandmother. Okay, you're my abuela. This was very sweet, but what Lily really wanted was a young mother figure. Then she asked our mail carrier, Linda. Linda was in her 30s, very energetic and cheerful. Linda, would you like to be my mommy? She had asked at the door. Linda laughed and said, oh, sweetheart, I don't like men. I have a girlfriend. Lily didn't understand what this meant, but said, okay. But Lily also needs a mother figure. If you found a partner, it would be good for both Lily and you. I don't feel ready right now. Lily is my priority. This was true. I wanted stability in Lily's life. Constantly meeting different women and then breaking up could confuse her more. But Lily's mommy search continued and became more creative every day. At the grocery store, pharmacy, coffee shop, library, everywhere we went, she asked young women. I was starting to avoid going to some places. Daddy, why do they all say no? She asked sadly one day. Because being a mommy is a very big responsibility, sweetheart. Not everyone is ready for such responsibility. Will I never find a mommy? This question broke my heart. You will find one, sweetheart. When the right time comes, the right person will come. How will I know it's the right person? Your heart will tell you. When Lily turned 4, the mommy search became even more systematic. She wasn't just asking anymore, she was conducting little interviews. How old are you? Do you like children? Are you married? Do you paint nails? Do you read stories? Do you make pancakes? These questions usually made women laugh, but sometimes made them uncomfortable too. I was constantly apologizing. I'm really sorry, my daughter is very social and curious. Most women would say, no problem, she's very cute. But none seemed genuinely interested. Until that unforgettable moment at Tom Thumb's supermarket on that Monday. That day, we were doing our normal weekly shopping. Every Monday, we went to the same market because Lily liked routines. I had prepared my shopping list, put Lily in the car, and we went to the market. Lily was sitting in the shopping cart telling me about everything she saw on the way. Daddy, look, red car. Daddy, look, dog. Daddy, look, flowers. It continued the same way inside the market. In the dairy section, fruit and vegetable department, frozen food aisle, Lily was constantly talking, asking questions, sharing her observations. Daddy, aren't we getting these apples? We're not getting them, sweetheart. We have apples at home. What about these cookies? No, cookies are sugar, not healthy, but they look so good. I know, but the doctor said no sugar, remember? It was a routine shopping trip, normal conversations we had every week, but that day everything was about to change. When we got to the checkout, a young woman was working. Her name tag said Sarah. She appeared to be about 26, 27 years old. She had light blonde hair and a ponytail, very bright blue eyes, and most importantly, there was a genuine smile on her face, not that artificial customer service smile. "Hi, beautiful, how are you today?" Sarah said, looking at Lily. Lily acted a bit shy. "I'm good," she said slowly. "You have a very pretty dress. Pink looks very nice on you." Lily's face lit up. "Thank you. My daddy bought it." "Your daddy has very good taste then." Sarah started scanning the items but continued talking to Lily. "What did you do today, beautiful?" "I played at the park, and I went on swings and I went on slides." "Wow, sounds fun. What did you like most?" "The swings. I went very high." Sarah was genuinely interested, not just being polite. Lily could sense this because she started opening up more. "Do you work here every day?" Lily asked. "Yes." "Beautiful. I work here." "Who's at home then?" "Just me. And my cat, Charlie." "A cat? I want a cat too, but Daddy is allergic." I smiled at Sarah and said, "Sorry, she's very talkative." "No problem, she's very sweet. I like talking too." Then Lily suddenly did something none of us expected. "Will you be my mommy?" My world stopped. Other customers at the checkout turned to look at us. The customer behind us frowned. My face burned like fire. I didn't know how Sarah would react, how she would respond. "Lily," I said immediately. "I'm sorry, Sarah. She asks every woman. It's very embarrassing." But Sarah raised her hand and gently silenced me. Then she did something I never expected. She came out from behind the register, got down to Lily's level, and knelt down. "This is a very important question," Sarah said in a serious voice. "Tell me why you need a mommy, sweetheart." I hadn't expected this reaction at all. Until now, no one had taken Lily's question seriously. They had either laughed or been uncomfortable, but Sarah was genuinely interested. Lily's eyes sparkled. She understood that someone would really listen. "Because my daddy can't do my hair nicely," she said excitedly. "It always gets messy, and he doesn't paint nails, and he doesn't know makeup, and he can't teach girl things." Sarah nodded seriously. "I understand. These are very important things. What else does a mommy do?" "She reads stories, but Daddy reads too. He's good at that. And she hugs, Daddy hugs too. And she comes shopping with me to buy girl things." Sarah said thoughtfully. "What about your daddy? Is he a good daddy?" I hadn't expected this question. Why was Sarah asking about Daddy? "My daddy is very good," Lily said with great pride. "The best daddy. He makes very good pancakes every morning, and he plays with me, and he reads stories with bad voices, but it's funny, and he loves me very, very much." Sarah looked at me and smiled. "He sounds like a very good daddy. The best daddy," Lily said. "But he's a boy. I want girl things. I want to be a princess." Sarah laughed, but it was a genuine laugh. "That makes a lot of sense. Girls have special things that boys don't know about." "Yes. Do you know girl things?" "Yes, I do. I'm a girl too." "So can you be my mommy?" Sarah stood up and looked at me. "Lily is a very special girl, and you're a very lucky daddy." "I'm really sorry," I said. "She asks everyone. It's very embarrassing. She's constantly looking for a mother." "There's nothing to be embarrassed about," Sarah said sincerely. "This is very natural. Lily is just looking for love and connection." We finished shopping, but Lily didn't want to leave Sarah. "Will we come again?" she asked. "Of course, sweetheart. We come every week anyway." As we were leaving, Lily waved to Sarah. "See you later, mommy candidate." Sarah laughed and waved back. "See you later, beautiful." In the car, Lily was very excited. She immediately started talking. Daddy, she was different, not like the others. What was different about her? She really listened to me, and she asked questions about you, and her smile was real, not fake. Lily was a very good observer despite her young age. Sarah really was different from the others. And she loves cats. I love cats too. "I know, sweetheart. Daddy, can she really be my mommy?" I didn't know how to answer this question. Sweetheart, being a mommy is very complicated. Just wanting it isn't enough. But what if she wants to? "I don't know, sweetheart. We'll see." The next week, Lily was very excited from the morning. "Are we going to the market today, Daddy?" "Yes, we'll go soon." "Will we see Sarah?" "If she's working, we'll see her." Lily immediately ran and brought something from her room. She had drawn a picture, a family picture of 3 people, Daddy, Mommy, and child. "What's this, sweetheart?" "A gift for Sarah. Look, this is you, this is me, and this is Sarah." In the picture, all 3 of us were holding hands and smiling. "It's very beautiful, Lily, but I'm going to give it to Sarah. We'll be like this." When we went to the market, Sarah was working at the same register again. When Lily saw her, she almost jumped. Sarah, hi. Hi, beautiful. How are you this week? Very good, I brought you something. Lily took the picture out of her bag. This is for us. You're in it too. Sarah took the picture and her eyes filled with tears. This is wonderful, Lily. You drew it so beautifully. This is you. This is Daddy. This is me. We're becoming a family. Sarah's voice trembled. Thank you, sweetheart. This is very special. She immediately hung the picture on the wall next to the register. It will stay here, so every time I see you, I can see this beautiful picture too. Lily was so happy. Sarah had really hung up the picture. From that day on, our weekly grocery shopping became the most important activity of the week for Lily. She started bringing small gifts for Sarah every time. Pictures she drew, flowers she picked from the garden, bracelets she made at daycare, hearts she made from bottle caps. There was something every week. Sarah also cared about these gifts very much. She put all of them next to the register and proudly showed them to other employees saying, "Look, Lily made this for me." And the bond between Sarah and Lily grew stronger every week. What did you learn at school this week, Lily? I learned colors. Red, blue, yellow, green, pink. What's your favorite color, Sarah? My favorite color is light blue, like the sky. What about yours? Mine is pink, but light blue is very beautiful too. Maybe we can combine both. Pink blue would be very pretty. While watching these conversations, I also started getting to know Sarah better. She was very patient, loving, understanding, and most importantly, she showed genuine interest in Lily. Not just politeness, there was real love. One day, Sarah asked me, "Mr. Miller, if it's not too intrusive, can we talk about Lily's mother?" Sure, no problem. Actually, Lily doesn't have a mother. I mean, she has a biological mother, of course, but she left us. Sarah's facial expression immediately changed. I'm so sorry. This must be very difficult for both of you. It was very difficult at first, but now we're managing. Lily is a very strong child. Lily is really very special, and you seem like a wonderful father. This praise really affected me. Thank you. I'm doing my best. You are doing it. Lily is very happy, very healthy, very loving. That's because of you. As weeks passed, our grocery shopping started taking longer and longer. When Sarah had break times, she would chat with us more, listen to Lily's stories, ask her little questions. Lily, what's your favorite toy? Princess Elsa doll, but she's getting a bit small for me now. So what do you like to play with most now? Legos. I build houses and cars. Wow, you're a very smart girl. Lily's eyes would sparkle during these conversations. Having someone take this much interest in her made her very happy. One day, Sarah asked Lily, "So what do you want to be when you grow up?" "I want to be a doctor. I want to heal sick people." That's a beautiful goal. I'm sure you'll be a very good doctor. What job do you do? Do you only work here? I'm a university student. I study education. I want to be a teacher. A teacher? Very nice. I love teachers. This information really surprised me. Sarah was a university student studying education. This explained why she got along so well with Lily. Which university do you attend? I asked. UT Dallas. I work part-time and study part-time. That must be very difficult. Yes, but I love it. I want to work with children. Now I understood Sarah better. She wasn't just a grocery store cashier. She was someone who would become a teacher in the future and had a natural connection with children. One Saturday when we went to the market, Sarah wasn't there. Lily was very upset. Where is Sarah, Daddy? She might not be working today, sweetheart, but I drew her cat Charlie for her. The next week when we saw Sarah, Lily immediately ran over. Sarah, where were you last week? I missed you so much. I missed you too, beautiful. I had exams at university. I couldn't work. What's an exam? Like a test I need to pass to become a teacher. Did you pass? Yes, I passed. Yay, you're so smart. Sarah hugged Lily. Thank you, sweetheart. This scene really affected me. The bond between Sarah and Lily was developing like a real mother-daughter bond. That evening, Lily said to me, "Daddy, can we invite Sarah to our house?" "I don't know, sweetheart. Sarah is very busy. She both works and studies. But can we ask? Please, Daddy? If she comes home, I can show her my room." I couldn't resist Lily's insistence. Also, I wanted to get to know Sarah better too. The next week, while we were at the market, I asked Sarah, "Sarah, this is a very sudden offer, but Lily wants to invite you to dinner. Of course, you're completely free to say no. Don't feel any pressure. Sarah's face lit up. Really? I'd love to. Lily was jumping. Yay! Sarah is coming to our house. When would be convenient? Sarah asked. How about Saturday evening, around 6? Perfect. Would you like me to bring anything? We don't want anything. Just you coming is enough. Lily waited for that Saturday with excitement from the morning. She cleaned her room, organized her toys, chose the dress she wanted to wear. Daddy, what will I show Sarah when she comes? You can show her whatever you want, sweetheart. Can I show her my princess dresses? Of course. And can I ask her to teach me how to do hair? You can ask. Sarah came at 6 o'clock. Lily ran to the door and greeted her. Sarah, welcome. Welcome to our house. Sarah had a small bouquet of flowers in her hand. This is for you, she said to me. And this is for Lily, she said, giving Lily a small toy cat. Like Charlie, Lily shouted. So beautiful. Thank you. When we went inside, Lily immediately started giving Sarah a tour of the house. This is our living room. This is our kitchen. This is my room. Come let me show you. Lily's room was pink and white. There were toys in the closets, coloring pencils on the desk, pictures she had drawn on the walls. Did you decorate this room yourself, Lily? Sarah asked. With Daddy together. This is my doll, Princess Elsa. This is my Barbie. This is my Lego house. Sarah examined everything very carefully and asked questions. Did you build this Lego house yourself? It's very beautiful. Yes, Daddy helped a little, but I did most of it. You're very smart. I love Legos too. At dinner, Lily constantly asked Sarah questions. Sarah, where were you born? I was born in Houston, but I spent most of my childhood in Austin. Do you have family? I have a mom and dad and a sister. Is your sister beautiful like you too? Sarah laughed. You're very sweet, Lily. Why don't you have a boyfriend? Lily, I said, intervening, these are very personal questions. It's okay, Sarah said, laughing. I haven't found the right person yet, Lily. What should the right person be like? Sarah thought. He should be kind-hearted, he should love children, he should be honest, and he should make me laugh. Daddy is like that. Daddy is very kind-hearted, and he loves me, and he's honest, and he makes me laugh a lot. My face turned red. Lily, these subjects... What? I'm telling the truth. Sarah laughed. Lily is very honest. That's a very good quality. After dinner, Lily asked Sarah to teach her how to do hair. Sarah patiently showed her how to make a simple braid. First, we divide the hair into 3 parts, then like this. So beautiful, can I learn? Of course, but it takes a little practice. Will you teach me? Will you teach me every week? Sarah looked at me. If your daddy allows, please, Daddy, let Sarah teach me girl things. Of course, sweetheart, if Sarah wants to, of course. That evening when Sarah was leaving, she paused at the door. David, this was a very beautiful evening. Lily is truly wonderful. Thank you. You were very kind too. I had so much fun. I haven't felt kind of family warmth in a long time. You can come whenever you want. Lily loves you very much. I love her very much too. She's very special. Really? Sometimes she can be very stubborn. I've never seen that. She just wants love. And she's very smart. From that day on, Sarah started coming to our house once or twice a week. Lily was very happy spending time with her. Sarah taught Lily girl things, hair braiding, nail painting, simple makeup, dancing, things I couldn't do, Sarah patiently taught. Daddy, look, Sarah taught me how to put hair clips. It looks very beautiful, sweetheart. And look, my nails are pink. They're very pretty. Lily was so happy. And as I started spending more time with Sarah, I realized what a special person she was. Sarah wasn't just beautiful and smart, she was also very patient, understanding, and loving. Her relationship with Lily was developing completely naturally. David, Lily is very lucky, Sarah said one evening. You're a wonderful father. Thank you. You're also a wonderful friend. Just a friend? I hadn't expected this question. My heart raced. How do you feel? I asked. I'm very happy here. With Lily, with you. When I come to this house, I feel at home. I feel the same way. Really? Yes. You're very special, Sarah. Our first kiss was that evening. After Lily went to sleep, while we were sitting in the living room talking. Is this right? I had asked. It feels right, Sarah had said. 6 months later, Sarah moved in with us. Lily's happiness was indescribable. Now I have a real family, Daddy, Mommy, and me, and Charlie the cat too. Sarah officially started becoming Lily's mother. She would take her to and from school, go to parent-teacher meetings, take her to doctor appointments, organize playdates with friends. "Are you Lily's mother?" the daycare teacher had asked. "Yes," Sarah had said proudly. "I'm considered Lily's mother." And she really was. Sarah was much more of a mother than Lily's biological mother had ever been. A year later, I decided to propose to Sarah. But first I needed to talk to Lily. "Lily, I want to ask you something." "What, Daddy? Would you like me to marry Sarah? I mean, would you like her to really be your mother?" Lily's eyes widened. "Really? Will Sarah be my real mother?" "If you want her to be." "Yes, I want it so much. She's already like my mother." I planned the proposal with Lily at Sarah's favorite restaurant on an evening when Lily was there too. "Sarah," Lily said, "Daddy wants to ask you something very important." I knelt down and took out the ring. "Sarah, since you and Lily came into my life, everything has been more beautiful, more meaningful. Will you be part of our real family? Will you marry me?" Sarah's eyes filled with tears. "Yes, of course yes." Lily jumped up shouting, "Yay, now I have a real mother. Now we're a real family." We had our wedding 6 months later, a small, intimate ceremony. Lily was the flower girl, and at the end of the ceremony, she shouted, "Now I have a mother. Now we're a complete family." At the wedding ceremony, Sarah also promised to officially adopt Lily. "Lily, you're already in my heart, but now I'll be your mother on paper too." Now 3 years have passed since that first grocery store day. Sarah truly became Lily's mother, both emotionally and legally. We also completed the official adoption proceedings. "Daddy," Lily said the other day, "I was a very smart child, wasn't I?" "Why, sweetheart?" "Because I found Sarah. When I asked her, 'Will you be my mommy?' that day, I already knew in my heart that she would be my mother." Lily was really right. At 4 years old, she had done what most adults couldn't do. She had found the right person and insisted. Sarah now graduated with her teaching degree and works at Lily's school. All of Lily's friends know her as Lily's mother. "Mrs. Miller," Lily's friend Emma said the other day, "your mother is so beautiful and so nice." "Thank you," Lily said proudly. "I chose her myself." After hearing these words, Sarah said to me, "We should tell Lily's story to other children too, because it shows that sometimes children know the voice of their hearts much better than adults." Last month at Lily's 7th birthday party, she gave Sarah a special gift, a certificate she made herself. "What's this, sweetheart? You are my real mother certificate." On the paper in Lily's handwriting, it said, "Sarah Miller is my real mom forever and ever. Signed, Lily Miller." Sarah hugged Lily crying, "I love you so much too, sweetheart. You are the most precious treasure in my heart. And you are the best mother I found in my life." That evening, Sarah said to me, "Did you ever think, David, what if Lily hadn't asked me that question that day? I think about it often, actually. Maybe we would never have met. Or we would have met in a very different way. But it became much more special thanks to Lily. Lily's intuition was incredible. She had chosen you from the very first day." Children can read hearts, David. Lily knew I wanted to be her mother before I even realized it myself. Did you really want to be a mother that day? I felt something the moment I first saw her. She was so sweet, so innocent. And it was obvious that you were a very good father too. I thought to myself, I wish they were really my family. Now Sarah is pregnant again. Lily is very excited because she's going to be a big sister. "When the baby comes, I'll teach him everything," Lily says. "How to find a mother, how to be a little brother, how to be a family." "How will you tell him who his real mother is?" I had asked Sarah. "I'll tell him this: you are a very special child, Lily, because your mother chose you. Most children can't choose their mother, it comes with birth, but you decided for yourself who your mother would be." This was a very beautiful explanation. Last week, we took a nostalgic trip to that old Tom Thumb market. Sarah doesn't work there anymore, of course, but we visited her old friends. "You have to hear this story," Sarah told her former manager, Karen, "how Lily and I met." While telling the story, I vividly remembered that day, that embarrassing, strange, but at the same time life-changing moment. "Did it happen at this register?" Karen asked. "Right here," Sarah said. "Lily came right here and asked, 'Will you be my mommy?' And what did you say?" I said, "This is a very important question. Tell me why you need a mommy." Wow, most people would have laughed it off. I felt something different. There was something very special about Lily. "Daddy," Lily said, "I was a very smart girl that day, wasn't I?" "The smartest girl," I said. "You read Sarah's heart." "Yes, I saw that she loved us. It was in her eyes." Maybe Lily was right. Maybe children really can look into adults' hearts and see the love there. Sarah is now doing her master's in child development and focusing on working with single-parent families. My biggest advice, she tells her clients, is to trust your children's intuition. Sometimes they know much better than us what they need. That first family picture Lily drew is still hanging in Sarah's office. Now it's framed and placed in the most visible spot on the wall. "This picture gives me hope every day," Sarah says, "because it shows that family isn't just made by blood. Family is built with love, choice, determination, and patience." Lily's story also gives hope to other single-parent families. There's even an exhibition of Lily's pictures at the counseling center where Sarah works. These pictures, Sarah tells families, show the power of a child's imagination and love. Lily didn't accept that she didn't have a family. Instead, she created her own family. Finally, I want to say this. Sometimes life's most beautiful surprises come from the most ordinary moments. In our case, it came during a routine grocery shopping trip. "Daddy," Lily said last night, "I chose a very good mother, didn't I?" "The most perfect choice, sweetheart." "How did I know Sarah was good?" "You knew it with your heart. You have a very smart heart." "My heart told me the truth." And Lily's heart was really right. Sarah became a perfect mother. More importantly, she became a perfect wife and life partner. In that embarrassing grocery store moment, none of us knew we were experiencing a historic encounter that would change all three of our lives. Now, during every grocery shopping trip, Lily points to that register and says, "That's where I found you," to Sarah. And Sarah says, "That's where I found you both too." "Will you be my mommy?" has become our family motto. Lily has these words written on her bedroom wall because that question was the magic words that changed our lives. And Sarah's answer that day also shaped our lives forever. "Tell me why you need a mommy, sweetheart." From that moment on, we didn't just become a family. We became three people who chose each other, grew with each other, and made each other's lives more beautiful. 3 years later, we're still learning from each other every day. Lily teaches us innocence, Sarah teaches me patience, and I try to teach them unconditional love. And every night before bed, the three of us say to each other, "I'm so glad we found each other." Because really, this wasn't a coincidence. This was destiny. Lily's intuition, Sarah's heart, and my openness, everything came together and created the perfect family. Sometimes people ask me, what if Lily hadn't asked that question that day? My answer is always the same. Lily knew she was going to ask that question because she knew Sarah was going to answer. Children sense these things. And the most beautiful part of this story is, this isn't just my story. This is Sarah's story too, and Lily's story. A love story we wrote together. The perfect dance of child innocence, adult love, and destiny. Every morning when we wake up, we look at that first picture Lily drew, the three of us holding hands. And we remember that sometimes the most important questions come from the smallest voices. "Will you be my mommy?" wasn't just a question. It was an invitation to love, an invitation to family, an invitation to a new life. And Sarah's yes was the beginning of everything beautiful in our lives. Now, when other single parents ask me for advice, I tell them what Dr. Chen told me years ago: trust your child's intuition. When the right person comes, they'll know. And when that person comes, don't be embarrassed. Don't apologize. Because sometimes the most beautiful love stories begin with the most unexpected questions from a child's innocent heart. Lily taught us that family isn't something you're born into. It's something you choose, something you build, something you fight for. And most importantly, she taught us that love doesn't always knock on your door. Sometimes love asks you in the grocery store, "Will you be my mommy?" And if you're lucky enough to be asked that question and wise enough to answer with your heart instead of your head, you might just find yourself living the most beautiful story of your life, just like we did. Today, Sarah is not just Lily's mother and my wife. She's our family's heart, our home's warmth, and our life's greatest blessing. And it all started with a 4-year-old girl who refused to accept that she couldn't choose her own mother. She was right. She did choose her mother, and she chose perfectly. Because sometimes the best decisions in life are made by the smallest hearts with the biggest dreams. And Lily's dream was simple. She wanted a family that was complete. Mission accomplished, sweetheart. Mission accomplished.